In this video, I'll go over the benefits of the Amex Gold. Also, I'll go over the good, the bad, and whether it's a good fit for you. The first thing I wanted to go over is that the annual fee is $250, but this is offset by some of the credits that you get. So you can see here, you get a $120 Uber credit and a $120 dining credit. I'll dive more into these credits later, but the idea here is that if you're able to use these credits every month, then it should be pretty easy to almost break even with this card, and that's not even including all the other benefits that this card gives you. Also, I'll explain how I've used the credits, and I'll share a couple of tips that most people might not know about. Besides the credits, one of the main draws of this card are the multipliers here, and you can see here that you get 4x back on restaurants and 4x back on groceries. This is one of the reasons why this card is so popular, because besides rent, most people's biggest expenses are either eating out or getting groceries, so it's nice to be able to get 4x on both of those with just this card. I want to point out that if you shop at Costco a lot, those purchases are actually coded as a wholesale club and not groceries, so you won't get the 4x points on those. This is something you definitely want to consider if you're thinking about getting this card. I personally do most of my shopping at Costco, but I still got this card anyways because of the 4x on dining. You can see here, you also get 3x the amount of points when you book directly with an airline. So for example, if you're going to buy a flight with Delta, you'll get 3x the amount of points for that, which is a really nice bonus since other credit cards will make you book through the travel portal just to get that bonus. Now that I've gone over the major benefits of this card, I want to talk more about the Uber Eats and dining credit. This is something I wish I knew when I first got the card. On the Uber Eats app, you actually notice that some restaurants do buy one get one free offers, so I would definitely keep an eye out for that. So here's a couple of screenshots of restaurants around me doing that. So in this first one, we have a sushi place, and then we also have restaurants like Firehouse Sub and Shake Shack. So this really helps maximize that monthly credit. Now, moving on to the dining credit, you can see here, this credit can be used at any of these restaurants, but I imagine most people use it for Grubhub just because it's the easiest option. One of the downsides of this credit is that you'll notice that the prices on Grubhub are a little bit more expensive than just ordering straight through the restaurant. So for example, a Chipotle bowl might only cost $9 on the Chipotle app, but on Grubhub it'll cost closer to $12 or $13. This was always slightly annoying just because it devalues the credit a little, but I actually recently learned that Grubhub has a guarantee where if you find the same exact item on a different competitor's app, for example DoorDash or Uber Eats, they'll actually price match you the difference and give you a $5 credit on top of that. I was really happy to learn about this just because, like I was saying, one of the downsides is because it's more expensive, you're not getting the most value out of the credit. But you can see here, I recently did it, and I got price match a $3 difference, and I also got the $5 on top of that, so a total of $8 off. So this is a really nice way to maximize the monthly credit. I made a separate video explaining exactly how that works. It's a super easy process and definitely makes using the credit a lot easier. All that being said, if you can use those monthly credits, then this is a great option, especially if you don't have an Amex card yet. This was my first Amex card, and I've definitely liked it so far. When I first signed up, I got a 90,000 point sign-up bonus like you see here, and usually you can find these on Reddit. I think the normal offer is around 60,000 points, so if you're able to find it for 90,000, I think this is definitely a great way to get some extra points. Thanks for sticking around and watching the video. If you like this content, give this video a like and subscribe to our page.